Hello, I greet each and every one of you wherever you are watching from. Thank you for being part of this movement. Thank you also for watching this particular content. Few days ago, I posted a video on the use of pumpkin stem in poultry. I have been receiving a lot of calls, a lot of direct messages asking for the full content on how this pumpkin stem used to fortify and boost growth, weight, and egg production in poultry and livestock in general. You know, I am your humble servant. I always obey your calls. That's why I have decided to make this content. If you are a poultry farmer in any part of the globe, I am quite convinced that you know what pumpkin leaf is. Pumpkin leaf is consumed by human and animals. So I'm not discussing the pumpkin leaf here because it is generally consumed by human beings. Therefore, if you decide to give it to your livestock, it could be a waste because you have all that waste. The ones you throw away, those ones you don't even value, they are the ones that have more nutritional value and they are more palatable to your livestock and poultry. This is what I'm discussing in this particular content. You have seen the short or the reel in any platform you are watching it from, and you have been calling, you have been sending messages that you want to watch the full content. Here is the full content. Now, let's go into action. Please, many farmers are looking for this content, a content like this. They are looking for a means to reduce the cost of their production. They are looking for means to maximize their profit. They are looking for means to go into organic and drop synthetic poultry. Many of them are even asking for a topic like this, but they are not opportune to see it. Please, if you are here now, your friends need this content. If you know what you will do to let it reach them, do it. I won't tell you what to do. Please let this get to other farmers that are interested, that will need this content like you and me. We don't keep this knowledge alone to ourselves, because if we leave this world today, we are leaving everything in our body and our spirit is going. The only thing that we drop here are those that we impacted on, those people that we have contributed to the growth of their life. That is why this platform is practically for manpower development. So therefore, let's share the knowledge. Pumpkin stem is very nutritional to livestock and poultry, especially poultry birds. If you are a poultry farmer and you have been consuming pumpkin leaf doesn't go without the stem. If you go to most of the dustbin, you see all these big lorries that pack dustbin to different places to throw away. You see heaps of pumpkin stems. Many people are throwing away because they don't know the value. Oh, how I wish you have received or you have seen or you have watched this content far back. I know you would have made very good use of them. But this is the opportunity. Today is a new beginning. Pumpkin leaf has very good vitamins and minerals that can boost the growth of your poultry birds. They have vitamin A, the one that is called retinol. Vitamin A itself is essential for vision, for immune function, and to strengthen the reproductive health of your poultry and livestock animals in general. So if you are into poultry farming or livestock farming in general, and you are producing new offsprings or you are hatching your own birds, or you keep parent stock, or you have goats, cow, sheep, and both the four-legged and feathered animals in your poultry or in your farm, this pumpkin stem is very important because of that vitamin A alone. If you have been hatching your own egg and you have been having less than 75% hatchability, please administer this pumpkin stem. Relax. I know that you want to know how to use it. Relax. At the end of this particular content, I am going to guide you on how you are going to apply it either to your four-legged animals or to your feathered friends. When we talk about feathered friends, all those birds that fly. Four-legged animals are those goats, sheep, cow, rabbit, and rest of them. Now, it has vitamin A. Vitamin A is critical for bone development because it has calcium, and calcium absorption and overall skeletal health of your poultry and livestock animals is very important for you. So therefore, since this particular stem has vitamin D, why not give it to your poultry animals instead of going to buy multivitamins or synthetic multivitamins, which will cost you a lot of money, whereas you have them in your house, whereas you generate these things and throw them away. Have you seen it? Now it has another one that is called vitamin E, which is tocopherol. It acts as an antioxidant and supports the immune function and protects the entire cells and reduce the oxidative stress in your poultry and livestock animals. If you give your poultry or livestock animals feed or food, whatever you call them, they generate and need a lot of energy for them to consume that feed. Have you imagined most times when you give your birds or animals food, the food will be there and they will just look at the feed, look at you, and they will go to one corner of the house or the pen and lie. Have you ever think of it? You know that they are hungry, you know that they need this food, but you brought the food, the food is there before them and they don't eat it. That is because they are highly tensed up, they are highly stressed up. So if they consume that food, it may not go well with them. That is why they will leave the feed till when their body temperature drops. When their stress level drops, they will not eat that food. But if you give this extract, this pumpkin stem extract, which has vitamin E, it will drop and control their oxidative stress and at the same time boost their feed consumption. And that one is vitamin K. Vitamin K is important for blood clotting and bone metabolism in poultry and livestock animals. Have you seen all the vitamins I'm mentioning here and at the same time guiding you? You can see what this particular stem you are throwing away has. So when your poultry birds have vitamin B1, which they can as well acquire from this stem, vitamin B1 is just like the thiamine, which is essential for energy metabolism and at the same time for nerve function in poultry and livestock. You see, when they eat feed or food and they convert that food, when they take carbohydrates, they convert that carbohydrates. What helps them to do that is the source of vitamin B or the presence of vitamin B in your feed. And that one is vitamin B2, which is riboflavin. Vitamin B2 supports the metabolism and help and maintain skin and the digestive health of your poultry and livestock animals. It has vitamin B5, which is pantothenic acid, which is necessary for energy metabolism and hormone system boosting. You can see. Another one, it has vitamin C, which is pyridoxine. Pyridoxine helps in metabolism and immune function of your poultry and livestock animal. You see, most of the times you spend huge amount of money providing support system to boost the immunity of your poultry birds so that they will not contact anything that will jeopardize or compromise their health system. This particular stem has all it takes. It has vitamin B12, which is also cobalamin. Cobalamin is essential for red blood cells formation and neurological function in poultry and livestock animals. It has numerous vitamins, minerals like calcium. Calcium is for bone and eggshell formation in your poultry and livestock. Perhaps your birds have been laying soft shells, deformed shells, and small egg in your layers farm. This particular stem has the calcium enough that can boost the shell and strengthen their egg quality. It has phosphorus, which works in conjunction with calcium for the bone development and essential for energy metabolism. It has potassium also, which regulates fluid balance, support nerves and impulse, and aid in muscle contraction in poultry and livestock animals. Remember, most of the times you imagine why your birds can't walk. Most of you have been calling me that your birds 2 weeks cannot walk, 3 weeks cannot walk, 6 weeks cannot walk. I receive thousands of calls on daily basis on this particular issue because the potassium content is not enough in their system. Most of the times you think it's not ordinary. This is scientific. It is something you need to deal with. If you boost the potassium content of that particular feed or that particular animal, to strengthen their muscle. How can they move if their muscle is not strong enough? If their bones, which support their body system, is not strong enough? That's why you see them limping. That's why you see them crawling. That's why you see them having spraddle leg. Most of the time, their leg will spread. They spread flat, and they can't even walk. If they can't walk, how would they compete with others to eat? Because you are not feeding them alone. You are feeding them with other birds in the same pen. You are feeding them with other animals in the same pen. If they can't walk, how would they be able to eat? If they can't eat, how will they grow? If they don't grow, how will they be able to survive? Have you seen it? That's why it is very important. It has sodium also. Sodium is also important for maintaining proper fluid balance and supporting the nerve function. It has magnesium. Magnesium is essential for enzyme function and muscle contraction and bone development in poultry and livestock animal. It has iron. Iron is necessary for oxygen transport in blood and overall metabolism of your animals. It has zinc. Zinc supports immune function and at the same time help in wound healing. Perhaps the poultry or livestock animals are pecking each other. They are causing injuries on other birds. This iron can help. Zinc also can help to hit the wounds and at the same time help in reproductive system of your poultry birds. You are going to have, if your animals have been giving birth to one, they will continue giving twins. They will be called Mame Echima. That is what it means if you give them this. I'm telling you the truth. Once the reproductive system of the poultry animal or livestock is improved, their production will increase. Most at times when they give birth, the next day you see the animals running, you see them healthy, sound, and moving around. It has copper also. Copper is for iron metabolism and help in connective tissues and at the same time formation and presentation of or pigmentation of the egg. At times, most of you have been calling me that your egg yolk color is different from the other one. This one is different from the other one. That is because of the egg pigmentation. If there is enough carotenoid in the feed, it's going to affect the egg shell color and at the same time egg yolk color. At times you see your egg yolk having this color. See this color here? Are you seeing this color? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing this color? That's it. That's the thing. So this copper is also good for it. It has selenium. Selenium acts as antioxidant. It supports immune system function and at the same time protect against oxidative damage. See, when you are giving your feed to your livestock animals, what you are expecting from them is fast growth. You are buying enough food to give them. As they are eating the food, you are expecting them to grow. I have seen a lot of pictures. Many of you are sending a lot of pictures, a lot of videos. My birds are not growing. I can't imagine. I don't know what's happening to me. As I'm standing here, I receive many messages are coming in, and many videos are also coming in. Some of you even send pictures. Most of the times, you say this is 6, this is 4 weeks, this is 5 weeks. I imagine, why are they not growing in that particular? Have you ever asked yourself, why are they not growing? You are giving the best food. You have done everything within your own limit, and they are not still growing. This is because they are lacking some nutrients that is not found in that particular feed. Because the environment is not conducive for them. This is a video of another day. It's not only this reason alone that will make them grow. It has manganese. Manganese is important for bone development. It is also good for enzyme activation and overall metabolism and well-being of your poultry and livestock animal. Please, let's clap for this leaf. This stem is very, very important. Let's clap for them. Do you know that this stem you have been throwing away have all this? Have you ever imagined it within your own imagination or within your own limit that you can get all these from this stem you have been throwing away? Because if you go close to one market, if you see how they pack this things and throw away in those, so they even pour it inside the river and the river will just carry the whole thing away. You see the fishes will go there and pick it and grow big. Some throw it in their backyard. You see all these bush rats will go and eat the thing in the night. They will not tell you that they are eating it. When they eat it and they grow fat. Now, how do you use this pumpkin stem? You can use this pumpkin stem for poultry beds. Poultry birds like turkey, geese, duck, guinea fowl, ostrich. You can as well use it for four-legged animals like goat, cow, sheep, and the rest of them. For poultry birds, how do you make use of it? Please, gather a handful of this particular stem. You don't need to buy it. They don't sell it in the market. For us around this area, they throw it away. They pack it. They even pay money for them to dispose it for them. So what you do is, even the ones you generate in your house, gather them, pound them very well. If you are a local person like me, pound it very, very well. If you are using blender, good and fine, but make sure you wash it properly well. After washing it, pound it very well. A handful of it, weighing about 200 grams, is enough for at once to administer to 100 poultry birds. From day old, you can give it to them. 2 weeks, you can give it to them. 3 weeks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 weeks, you can still give it to them. It doesn't have any gene or any age bracket. You can give it starting from there. You can even use it to welcome your young chicks in your pen. But make sure you wash it properly well. Blend it if you have blender. 200 grams can serve 100 birds at a time. Share it after blending it properly well. Blend properly well. Add 10 liters of water in that blended ones. Squeeze out all the juice. The juice is very, very greenish in color. It's very, very greenish in color. Squeeze out all the juice. Throw away the chaff. If you have duck or geese in your poultry, please, all those chaff you have there, give it to the duck. They will still eat it. Instead of throwing it away, they will still eat it and convert it also for you. Because duck or geese are very good converters. They can convert it. So throw it for them. They will still convert that one for you. Then the extract now, you now use it to serve to your broilers, noilers, turkey, guinea fowl, or any other poultry bed you have. Even your red Rhode Island, that is the layers, Issa Brown, you can give it to them. It's going to boost their egg quality. It's going to boost their immunity. It's going to fortify their system. Their overall health system is going to be fortified. It's going to give them massive weight. You imagine the kind of weight you get. Let me show you something now. Just wait. Now you see what I'm showing you here. You see this broiler? This broiler you're seeing here is 8 weeks. It's 8 weeks. 8 weeks is not. It will be 8 weeks on Friday, and Friday is next tomorrow. Today is about 3 days. 3 days to 8 weeks. 3 days to make it 8 weeks. So it still have 3 days to make 8 weeks. Let's call it 8 weeks. This broiler weighs more than 6 kg. You can see it. See the broiler. Now see this. See, this is 1 week broiler. This is 1 week. Are you seeing it? This is what I use to fortify them. You can see this is 1 week broiler. Are you seeing 1 week? Are you seeing 1 week broiler? See how big. I can't even lift it with only one hand alone. It's heavier. You can see how the thing escaped from my hand because it's too heavy. It's about 6 kg in 8 weeks. 8 weeks, you still have 3 days to go. You can see one week broiler. Are you seeing 1 week broiler? You can see. So when you know the value of all these extracts, you will utilize them and it's going to work for you. Thank you. Give those extracts 5 days consecutively 5 days. You can now continue with ordinary neat water. And anytime you have them in abundance at the same time, give it to them also. It doesn't have any adverse effect. It's just like multivitamin, just like you are using it to complement the feed. Any ingredient, they are just like micronutrient. Any ingredient that is not in that feed or that are lacking in the feed, any feed compromise, any feed quality compromise, these extracts will balance it up to make sure that every mineral, vitamins needed in that feed is complete. Are you seeing this? This is 1 week broiler. You can see it. This 1 week broiler is weighing almost, I think, I weighed 50 of them. 50 of them was giving me 10 kg. That should be almost, is it up to 200 grams? Yes, about 200 grams. I weighed 50 of them. 50 of them gave me 10 kg. And that is about 200 grams, you can see. So this is what you're going to do. Use it, it's going to work for you. Thank you. Please, we'll continue from here. Make sure you like, comment if you have any question on this particular topic. I don't want to continue. They are too numerous. If I continue, this video will be too long. I don't want it. But if you have any other question in regard to this particular topic, drop it on the comment section. I will be glad to answer it. I am your humble servant, Dr. Leonard Charles Wogu. Till I come with another interesting topic. Bye for now.